Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Steven. This is a channel that's all about soccer referee education. I want to tell you a story of something else that happened on my trip to Italy for my honeymoon. We are in Siena, which is just south of Florence by about an hour, and we had arranged to have a semi-private tour for 2 hours of, all the hot spots or the cool stuff or the important things in Siena. And I reached out to this lady that I got through Rick Steves' book, and she was super nice. And she said, "Hey, I don't have anything available, but there is. I do have a couple of ladies, and let me ask if you can join their tour." So I said, "Great." She came back. She said that they would agree to split it with us. So it was going to be those two ladies plus me and my wife. So 4 of us plus the tour guide. So like a small intimate group where we could ask a lot of questions, have a lot of like one-on-one FaceTime. I thought it was going to be kind of cool. The cost was 120 euro, so we would each pay 60. Well, we end up showing up to Siena, and we're running a little bit late, so our tour guide met us right near our hotel and walked with us over to the main square where we were meeting up with the other half of the group. And when we go into the square, she said, "Okay, we're looking for these 2 people. Their names are Rosa and Flora or something, right?" So we go in there and we're looking around for these 2 people. And at one point I go, "Rosa," kind of said something out loud, seeing if someone would turn their head. And she ends up finding these 2 ladies, but it's not just 2 people. It's these 2 ladies plus their husbands, plus one of the couple's kid and his wife. So rather than being 2 people, it was 6 people. So immediately I'm feeling something on the inside. I'm like, wait, what? Like, this is supposed to be 4 people and a tour guide. Now it's 8 people in the tour guide, and we're splitting the cost. So I'm paying 60 euro, and me and my wife make up 25% of the tour people, but I'm paying for half of this. Like, this is not what we bargained for. It's not what we clarified. So we're all standing in the square. And the tour guide kind of reiterates, "Oh, okay, we're going to go on this tour for 2 hours. We're going to split the cost," and then we start going on the tour. And I'm kind of scratching my head. I'm kind of like a little bothered by this. But as the tour continues, I'm getting more and more bothered by the fact that we have all these other people there, and our tour guide now is addressing them too, and not just the 4 of us. It's like all these other people. So I'm like, this is kind of strange. So at the end of the tour, we go out of this church so that we can handle all the finances and stuff. They pay 60. I pay 60. I noticed them kind of saying something to themselves, like I thought maybe they would pay more or something. They don't. Then I walk with the tour guide over to an ATM because we need to get some more cash. I thought she might say something, then she didn't. I said nothing. I ended up paying her 60, and then we go home to our hotel, and I end up kind of sounding off to my partner about like, this is unjust. This is like not what we bargained for. This is not what we wanted. This is not the experience that I wanted, right? And I'm like kind of PO'd. And during the whole tour, I'm just thinking about the injustice that's happening, right? What a wacko, crazy. Geez, Steven, you really live in a small world. Like, who cares, right? Okay, fine. You might be right with all of that. What does this have to do with soccer, right? When I went into this situation, guys, I knew ahead of time that we're looking for 2 people, that we're supposed to have a group of 4. It's in writing. It's in the emails, all right? I actually even called up the tour guide afterwards and had a conversation, and she said to me, she's like, "Yes, I thought we're looking for 2 other people." And then she's like, "I'd never split a tour before, so I wasn't sure how to handle it, and then I didn't want to make it awkward, so I just went with it." So she was feeling what I was feeling, only she didn't suffer any consequences. She still got paid her full rate. It just came from these 2 different people. She doesn't care how she gets the money. She gets the money. But she was experiencing something similar, or had similar questions to what I had. But so why this happened? We knew what was going on, but no one said anything, and I didn't do anything. I kind of froze. Folks, in this situation, or in a soccer game, when you know all the laws and you know all the rules, sometimes we're caught by surprise. This was unexpected. I did not go in thinking about, okay, here it comes, boom, there it actually is. I was like flustered. I was processing, and then I did nothing, only after the fact. So when you're in games, when you feel flustered or you notice something and then it's bothering you after the fact, like, how do we better prepare for what might happen? It was so weird that this happened. I didn't even expect it. And it was something very, very simple. Like, oh, geez, a kid doesn't have shin guards on. I know that rule, duh. Or it's a bad throw on. I know that rule, duh. Or you know, someone punches someone and you might do nothing. Guys, you know the rule. But I think that there's this element of surprise or unexpectedness that can really throw me or other referees for a loop. And I just bring this up as I think that was a big component in why I didn't do anything, and maybe just a lack of general courage and fortitude or being assertive. But maybe another word for being assertive here is, can we clarify or can we slow it down and be like, hold on a second, just want to make sure that we're all on the same page here. I thought this was going to happen, now this is happening. How are we going to handle this? Or in your game, when something happens, can we slow it down? Can we stop? Can we talk to the ARs, clarify, and then move forward together? Or when you're going into a big game, can you maybe review, here are 5 unexpected things that might happen that I might be waiting for, that might help you prepare for the unexpected. Because the unexpected here caught me totally by surprise, and I botched it. So hopefully you won't do that in your soccer games. Folks, hope that's helpful. We'll see you soon.